features with Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya. Creature features and all creatures and all features, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Don't get you tonight.
Ghosts, specters, phantoms, apparitions, spirits, wraiths, spooks, and poltergeists. They are the key ingredients that put the haunt into a haunted house. Rumor has it that our lovely Polter mansion might be infested with polterghosts, but that is merely hearsay, gossip, and foolish speculation.
Your hearsay heard you say that.
Welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. With me is the lovely little Miss Tangela, whose bite is far worse than her bark. And to this side, hailing from the land of currywurst, sauerkraut, and the Mercedes-Benz Model SL550, is my dedicated butler, henchman, and reluctant crony, the dashing Mr. Livingston. And do we have a spooky and scary program in store just for you tonight? First up, our film. We screened this particular movie some 3 years ago, but we know a good number of you splendid people likely missed it. And that gem of the screen would be The Ghost of Sierra de Cobre from 1964. Starring Martin Landau and Diane Baker, this is a lovely film about an heiress who thinks she is free of her manipulative and recently deceased mother-in-law, only to discover that the old nag is now intent upon haunting her from beyond the grave. You actually wish for me to tell them that? It would appear that my spoiled housemate knows nothing about the loathing most viewers have for those who dispense in spoilers. No. And who might we have seated tonight in the guest chair, Livingston?
The Napa Ghost Hunters.
Ah, how lovely and appropriate given tonight's subject matter.
Appropriate. Indeed. Last time they were here, they consumed an entire bottle of your 40-year-old scotch.
No worries, Livingston. That scotch was obviously well past its stale date and should have been cast to the rubbish over 35 years ago. In any case, I'm sure they'll tell us about their recent ghost hunting escapades in the UK and perhaps maybe even show us a clip or two from their upcoming television extravaganza. So don't go away, for it shall be another night of ghost people watching a ghost movie fright right here on Creature Features. I still don't know how she does that. Stay tuned. So, Ghost Hunters, Devin and Ellen, did you know that tonight at 10 p.m. on the Love Boat, Las Vegas showgirl turned nurse turns Love Boat on?
Well,
Wow.
That's
tonight.
nautical.
No, it's at 9 p.m. That's on right now.
Wow.
Somebody
And Fantasy
see
Island's
what
on
you-
after it.
And Fantasy Island's on afterwards, and that's can a
on
lady of the night find real love on Fantasy Island?
Oh.
Pretty Woman.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, see, you could be watching something racy, but instead you're here with us. Welcome to Creature Features. So we've got these two back. You might remember their faces, these two lovely faces. They are the Napa Ghost Hunters, Ellen and Devin. And it's been some time. How long's it been?
About a year, I think.
A year, that's
now.
all?
Yeah, I think it's been a little over a year.
Yeah.
A little over a
We've
year.
had a lot of things happen though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? No, you guys have been busy.
We strive to be busy.
Very
We've got a
busy.
lot to cover. You went to Ireland.
Yes.
Went to Ireland.
For a month.
Yep.
You shot a pilot.
We shot a pilot.
I shot
Not
a
on the plane to Ireland.
No.
No.
No, you don't want to do that
No,
because...
hijacking is bad.
Right?
No.
Okay.
Well, especially if you don't know how to fly the plane yourself. What are you going to do?
Well, I do flight simulators, so I think I got it.
Oh, you think
Okay.
you can fly
Yeah, I got it. I got
a
it.
jumbo jet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I got it.
He's a ghost hunter. He's an international man of mystery now, right?
Right.
Is this your first time going off across the pond?
No, I've been to England
All right.
a few times, and then I've been to
I've been a
Ireland
few
twice.
times as well.
Yeah, well,
Right.
that's where you were.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where you were.
But, I've been to Ireland only once my entire life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you need to go back.
I
You need to
know.
go back home.
Oh, it's wonderful there.
And the one time I went, there's a bit of a skirmish going on. So, no, I should go back now that there's peace.
Yes. They
Some
just celebrated 25 years of peace.
Nice.
The skirmish, was it rugby?
No.
That was a scrum.
Right. That would be a scrum. She's right.
All these terms, I don't know.
Sierra de Cobre, the ghost of Sierra de Cobre. Have you not seen this film?
I have not.
Another of you.
I have not. I'm very excited for it, though.
So, Martin Landau, does that name ring a bell?
Yes, it does.
yeah.
Right? No, he's in
absolutely.
it. And
Right.
then Kim something.
Bassinger.
No. Some woman is in it. And she's, what's her name?
Carol Baker.
Carol Baker. I was close. Right? She's in it. No, she's lovely. She's got these chiseled cheeks that are just, I'm enamored watching just her cheeks because they're so perfect. She could be a supermodel if she was around today. Maybe she is around today, and she is. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to watch this movie, and then we're going to come back and talk with you guys, right?
Terrific.
Excellent.
All
We'll
right,
be
let's
here.
start the film. Ghost of Sierra de Cobre. Don't go away. We're going to have fun tonight, promise. So, Ellen and Devin, Ghost Hunters, have you ever been hired by a blind man who thinks his ex-wife, dead wife, is ringing him on the phone?
Never a blind man.
Never a blind man, no.
Did get the phone call one time for the.
You have had unnatural ringing phones.
I know a great joke about the blind man.
Okay.
No, it's not about a blind man. It's about a man who hangs blinds. No, it's a good joke. I shall relay it later. In any case, but do you do for hire work? Can people call you up and say,
Absolutely.
I think I have a ghost and I would like you to eliminate it?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you do this?
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Wow. All right. How many times have you done something like
Hundreds.
this? Hundreds of times?
Hundreds of times.
So you're like an exterminator in a sense, right?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah,
We-
kinda.
our work's a little bit different, though. We try to.
Try to make them cross over.
Yeah, we try to make them go towards the
So
light.
you don't carry a little box that you force them into.
No,
I
that's only
wish we had that.
That's only on Ghostbusters.
Right.
The trap.
No, so
Did have a funny experience with the phone though. One
I
time.
have, too.
I was
Right.
I was doing an investigation at a place called Wolf Manor down in Clovis,
right.
and it used to be a sanitarium. Okay, people basically were warehoused there to die.
Right.
All right. And, we got permission to go in because we don't do things illegally. We got permission to go in there and check this place out and do some hunting there. In the middle of the hunt, all of a sudden, all these cops come showing up at the old hospital. Okay. They're here and they're like, what are you guys doing here? And, obviously somebody called it in. They saw somebody running around with a bunch of flashlights and everything. So I showed him all the paperwork we had and the owner's consent, told him to call the owner. And, you know, he calls and we get permission. He's like, well, we keep getting 911 calls from this location. And I was like, well, it's none of us. All our phones are off. And he goes, no, it's actually from the building itself.
The landline.
The landline. So I'm like, okay, well, let me take you downstairs in the basement and show you what the landline looks like. Because it had been disconnected and there was a space about this much that it couldn't make a connection. So we believe that it was actually
Ghostly
the ghost.
phantom phone call. So it is a possibility.
Phone call.
Yeah.
Phantom phone call, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does happen. And what
Yes,
happened
it
with
does.
you?
What a
It
great
was-
name for a mobile company.
Phantom phone.
Phantom Phone Call Company.
Yes.
Phantom Telephone Incorporated.
Yes.
So this happened to you as well.
Yes, it happened at the COQ in Benicia.
What's a COQ?
It's the commanding officer's quarters.
Oh.
We were in there and
I did not know you were served in a military unit.
I did not. I just got permission to be there.
Oh, nice. All right. So the military does not have like staff ghost hunters of their own.
They do, actually. We found out about an entire
We're
kind
not,
of.
we're not supposed to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're not supposed to talk about that.
Just top secret material. All right. So this telephone story. Tell me yours.
So we were working in there, and the phone apparently kept ringing to the cops on the other side, and they came to the COQ, and there is no phone, period, in that building.
My goodness.
So same scenario.
Wow.
So this movie really touches on that premise
Right.
Paranormal investigation
and the phone call.
and the phone
No,
call.
you guys should start a new paranormal phone company.
All right.
Do it. Do it. Anyways, let's get back to this film. And when we come back, I want to hear about this trip you took to Ireland.
All right.
All right. All right. Off we go back to Ghost of Sierra de Cobre. Don't you dare go away because I think we can do mail first. Anyways, see you soon. Johann Sebastian Bach. You act like you don't like Bach or something like that.
I prefer Beethoven.
Well, I like Beethoven too, but not as much of it as his shoes. Show us your shoes. Look at those fantastic boots. Aren't those the
Interesting
best?
color green.
No, typically she wears those Victorian angry woman shoes. Right, but these are fun and festive, are they not?
No.
No. No. Anyways, welcome back to the show. The Ghost Hunters will rejoin us shortly, but we're going to do some mail because we're sent mail, and if we don't read it, then it's not apropos, right?
It's not apropos.
Right. What do you got?
Canada.
Canada. Oh, Canada. You know, we have a lot of viewers in Canada.
We do.
Yeah, I don't know why. Hey, why would they want to watch a bunch of silly people in America doing this type of thing? Who
So
knows?
they could laugh at you.
Oh, that's a good reason. Rod and Rhonda Gale. That's great. Rod and Rhonda. You know, they could have the monograms on their bathrobes. Look similar. Right? Oh, my goodness. All right. So we've got... I'm supposed to read this. Oh, so you were kind enough to type it out for me. He knows that sometimes I have trouble reading people's... What do they call it? Cursive?
Chicken scratch.
Chicken scratch, right? All right, so we've got Dear Vincent, Tangela, and Mr. Livingston. My name is Rod Gale, and I'm writing to you from Cape Breton Island, Canada. Cape Breton is a small island off the coast of Nova Scotia, a province of Canada. I imagine I might be the first person writing to you from Cape Breton. That's quite likely, is it not?
More than likely.
Probably. I have become a great fan of your program. It has become one of my go-to shows for weekend viewing. My wife, who is far more mature than I am, enjoys the conversations between Mr. Livingston and Vincent as much as the movies that are shown. Yeah, I hear that all the time, and I don't know why. There's nothing very, very intellectual about our conversation.
Not very deep, no.
No, I'll say something, and then you'll grunt something back, and then I'll grunt something back to you, and it's...
grunting.
I don't think we accomplish much. And Tangella's pantomime, which reminds me of some silent film star's portrayal of evil. Perhaps Mary Pickford possessed. Yeah, she kind of looks like Mary Pickford.
She has a touch of that.
Right. No, she's got the dark eyes. Makeup. I don't know. I want to write you to tell you, your cast and crew, that you're all doing a great job and your program is great fun. I do have a request, though. I thought it might be nice for you to play some Canadian horror films. My Bloody Valentine, that was filmed right here in Cape Breton. Shivers, and an early David Cronenberg film, The Brood, The Changeling, starring George C. Scott, and The Gate. A great, fun 80s movie. Anyway, I hope this letter finds you all well. Keep up the great work. Yours, Rod Gale. P.S. Love Canada, eh? Yes. All right, so back to your films here. First, Canadian films. We do show those quite often, do we not? And some
We've
odd
had
ones.
a few.
No, we did Insect, which was actually called Blue Monkey, right? And there was this other one with a creepy girl. And we've got one with a creepy boy now that we have not shown yet. It was done in Canada. So we've got lots of Canadian films coming. As far as these films go, these are good ones. And I don't think we could afford it yet, could we?
We'll have a look.
All right, we'll try. Anyways, thanks for writing, Rod, and give all regards to Rhonda. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Have an email.
That would be an email from... There's no name. All right. Anyways, hi guys. I watch you on YouTube marathon style. Is that when they wear the trainer shoes and the short pants?
No, that's not what he meant.
That's not marathon style. All right. No. I love most of your movies, but mostly I love you guys. Vincent is handsome, and Livingston has the most sexiest eyes and is a refined gentleman. He's got watery eyes right now because of all the dry grass. Hay fever. Is that what you called it? Hay fever?
Hay fever.
Hay fever, right. Tanchilla appears to be an awesome lady to hang with. If you're talking about being hanged by the neck, yes, she is an awesome woman to do that with. She's a pretty little lady, and you guys should be nice to her. Everybody's nice to her except for Andrew, right?
Andrew is still not learning.
We've got a chicken and egg situation there where we don't know whether he's mean to her because she was mean to him first, or she's mean. I don't know.
She started it.
Well, he always says this, but we don't know it's true. She denies it, so we need scientific proof. We need somebody to do like a scientific thing.
Well, I keep recommending that we install cameras, but...
No, that would be odd. Then next thing you know, we're on like ghostly shows and being interviewed by the likes of these two. Right? Because we would have evidence of this one. All right, let's see. Well, my name is Morticia, and yes, it's really my name, and I live in North Carolina. Love you guys. I'm glad I found you here on YouTube. Morticia is an actual Morticia that watches our show.
That's interesting.
No, it's more than interesting. Now, yeah, send us a photo, Morticia, and we'll put it up next time. So we can say, Morticia watches our show. I actually want to see if she looks like the real Morticia, or the other Morticia, I should say, right?
The other Morticia.
All right, thanks for writing, Morticia. Up next, Mr. Livingston, is...
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
I love this place, Oklahoma City. You know why? Because you always know where you are.
This is true.
Yeah. It's like, what state am I in? Oh, I'm in Oklahoma State because I'm in Oklahoma City. Or, which city am I in? Oh, Oklahoma. That's right.
You astound me.
Scott Buzzard. No, that astounds me.
Scott Buzzard?
The man's name is Scott Buzzard. You know what a buzzard is, right?
It's a bird.
No, it's more than a bird. You didn't even open this one. Oh, yes, you did. No, the buzzard is a vulture.
A vulture.
A vulture.
Which is a bird.
This man sees no significance in your name, Scott, but that's all right. I do. All right, dear Vincent, I'm writing to let you know that your movie selections are getting better by the week. The reincarnation of Peter Proud is one of my favorites. Mine as well, and nobody gives us any love about that film.
No.
That's a wonderful film, and it scared the pants off me in the 70s. I was young when I saw it, but it still scares me a bit. He's got nothing to say about it. He didn't even watch the movie. Your selection of guests to interview have been excellent, too. It takes all three of you to make the show work. You seem to be the mastermind. Congratulations for all the hard work. So, mastermind, no, I would say I'm the ringmaster, not the mastermind.
Ringleader.
Ringleader. No, there's smarter people than me putting this show together. I just make faces in the camera, right?
Yes.
That's all I do. The Friday show is good. The movie selection is excellent. I do wonder how one talking host and one silent partner is going to work. Well, she's not that silent. She talks to me. You just cannot hear her. But no, she speaks to me on the Friday show. You've seen the Friday shows, right?
Yes,
No, she's chattering in my ear the entire time. Tangela, can you send me an autographed picture of yourself? Yes, she will. I really enjoy your antics on the show. Your not talking drives me crazy, Scott Buzzard. Well, if you heard her speak and the things that comes out of that pretty little mouth of hers, you would probably regret that request, Scott, but we will send you that photo, even if we have to get Andrew to force her to sign it. Right? Right. Anyways, that is it for mail. If you'd like to send us mail of your own, go to hellocreaturefeatures.com, and all the information you need for sending us email or sending us an actual package can be found at that web address. And we're going to get right back to the film, but when we come back after the break, we will be rejoined by our friends from the Napa Ghost Hunting conglomerate. See you soon.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to Creature Features. Welcome back to Creature. I should do some kind of song that, we could all sing when we come back from the next break.
Or you could do a dirty limerick.
I hadn't thought of that.
Man, the
No,
whole
it's not a
Irish
bad-
thing is just stuck
Right,
on you.
the
isn't it?
Irish thing is stuck in my mind.
She's not wrong. We
Nope.
could do that. Yeah, we could.
Nope.
All right. Anyways, welcome back to the show. A quick fact about this film. So, Carol Baker, who is the woman with the nice cheeks on her face, she, from this role, got a role in the William Castle's Homicidal, just from this film, because she was so good,
Terrific.
right? Yeah.
Well, it all starts with one homicide.
It does.
I've never seen this film. Have you? Homicidal?
No.
No.
No, it's another one I have to look into.
Next week, can you come back?
Of course.
We're here.
Right, yeah, we'll watch it. Why not? Let's do it. Anyways, to you guys, you just got back from Ireland.
Yes, we sure did.
I bet there's all kinds of ghosts in Ireland.
There sure are.
So how many total did you see on this trip?
We didn't see them per se. We felt them.
Oh,
We actually
you reached out and touched and felt ghosts.
felt their presence.
Oh,
we
their
stayed in
presence.
an old, our flat that we stayed in used to be an old hotel.
Right.
So there were people coming and going constantly and shadow figures in the flat.
And these were not tourists from Belgium.
Oh, no, it was no, the building was quiet. We had the entire upstairs to ourselves.
And you saw these shadow things.
Yes.
What about the video? We could show some footage of this.
Well, we've got some recordings we can play.
Audio recording.
Audio.
Yes.
Audio.
Audio.
And so what kind of things did you hear?
Well, we use a couple different methods. We use digital voice recorders, and we get EVPs, electric voice phenomena.
Right.
We also use a spirit box. Spirit box takes radio frequency and combines that with radio transmission, and the ghost can use that frequency and transmission and create words and or sentences. So basically, it's like you're having a ghost respond to you in real time.
You know, one thing I've learned from these two is that ghosts are very technical people. No, they know how to use all this technology that you pull out of your bag.
Right.
And they're just like, they're sending you emails and text messages.
I wish they would send us an email.
I wish they would too.
Morse code.
Morse code.
Maybe it's morbid code.
There's a theory now about ghosts being able to travel through the internet as a
Oh, God. As if I
way.
don't have enough problems here. Now I have to worry about the wire coming into my home. All right. So you're in Ireland. You saw ghosts in the flat that you stayed in, but you had to do some castles, right?
Well, we did a couple castles,
Right.
and it was fantastic. But one of my ultimate favorite things, because I use dowsing rods, which is very old
Right.
school technology.
Right.
People consider water dowsing or water witching. It's the same
Right,
thing.
right.
And I was using copper rods, and we went out to a site. I forgot the name.
It was in Millenmore.
Yeah, Millenmore, and it was a tomb from 3000 BC.
My goodness.
And the way the energy felt inside that tomb,
Was it like a ring fort?
yeah, it was like a ring fort, but you could see where they had the bodies laid out.
Bodies?
Yeah, but not anymore, obviously.
Right.
But you could see where they had the bodies laid out at one point, and you could see the entrance of this tomb. The interesting thing is when I was working with the dowsing rods, I could track that energy line straight through the entrance all the way to where the bodies were, and then straight on out to the Atlantic. It was like a big surge of energy, almost like a ley line, or what people call dragon line.
You said to the Atlantic. Mm-hmm. So you were water dowsing. You just took a circuitous route, right?
About 4 miles
Yeah,
away.
I said, yeah, show me the water.
Right.
And that's
it's like,
exactly
all
what
right,
it
we're going to
took me.
stop by
Everything
these
is in
spirits in the
kilometers.
tomb on the way.
Yeah,
on
well-
the way to the water that you're looking for, lad.
That could be.
No, all
That
right.
could
No,
be.
I just, I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
I've
I
seen
got
him
you.
work. It's pretty amazing. So we're not going to do a demo tonight, but next time you're on, we have to do this outside once.
Yeah, excellent.
So he could show us where all the bodies are buried that Tangela planted out there, right? He could probably use that to find them. Anyways, I'm in the signal. We got to get back to the film. Let's get back to the movie, and when we come back, I want to talk some more about Ireland, if we could.
Terrific.
Right?
Excellent.
All right, off we go back to Ghosts of Sierra de Cobre, 1964. Don't go away, please.
Hi, this is Mary from Pennsylvania. Love your show, love your movies. Right now I'm watching The Night Strangler, and I just watched The Night Stalker previous. Thank you for showing both of those movies, and keep up the good work.
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned.
The Legend of the Bleeding Ghost. That's what they called her, the ghost. Legend of the Bleeding Ghost. Now, so during the break, you were telling me that when you went to Ireland, you went to where your family's from.
Yes, we went to the small town of Ardara, which is the most
Say it again.
Ardara,
Ardra. How do you spell that?
Ardara. So it looks like Ardera, but
Right,
it's
right.
it's pronounced Ardra.
How you got to say it right, though?
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Well, it's from Ardara.
Ardra.
He's
Yeah.
good. You should have left him.
I know, he fit right into our.
Yeah,
we
he'd be a
we
good
became
Irishman.
locals at the local pub.
No, just no. You cannot do the leprechaun jokes over
No,
there.
you can't do the leprechaun.
They don't like
jokes
that.
there.
They
Or
don't
talk
know.
about the fairies.
You
No
got your
talking-
hours
No, I
handed to
came
you.
here. They said, "Oh, you've been in Ireland." I said, "Yeah, once." And they go, "Oh, do you have any lucky charms?" I mean, what in God's name are you talking about lucky charms? What's a lucky? And then finally, it was explained to me. It's like a breakfast cereal. here.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Did he make lucky charm jokes?
No.
Good.
My lucky charms are under here.
Yes.
Oh, hey, he's wearing a kilt in case you did not
Yes,
notice.
kilt.
It's very nice.
Kilt.
It's very nice. A black
Yes,
kilt.
so we
Keeping
did.
the
We spent
culture.
a lot of time in the corner house, which was a very haunted pub. It's very old. Probably goes
It's a
back.
haunted pub.
Yes, it's probably about from the 1700s or so.
This is where one goes to drink spirits, of course.
Yes, of course, lots and lots of spirits.
They also have their music nights,
They
which is
do.
fantastic.
They have a lot of live
Sit-ins.
music, a lot of Irish fiddles, and
How fun! You know, I want to go back now.
it's a lot of fun. It's a wonderful place.
No,
You,
you
should
do
go with us.
right. No, I was going to say you should do like haunted island tours.
We thought about doing that actually. We were working on
You
that
should
idea.
do it. Great minds.
Yes.
Right now, cool. You've been doing so. Typically, these two do the Napa Ghost Tour, which is Napa is a town full of wine and drunk tourists.
Spirits.
And
Right,
spirits.
close to here. And it's like, all right, so you've done the thing, you've mastered that territory. Now it's time to go international.
I definitely think that's a
Right.
brilliant idea.
You should move there.
Yes, we thought
I
about
mean, that would be
as well.
sad that I cannot call you at the last minute to come be a guest, but no, you should be there. And then when I visit, then you'll be all prepared. I don't know. It's a brilliant idea. I think we should do it. You were talking about the oubliette.
Yes,
And
the
Lep
oubliette
Castle. Lep Castle.
and Lep Castle, the most
Lep
haunted
Castle?
Lep
Yes,
Lep
Castle.
Castle.
the most haunted castle in Ireland.
The most haunted castle in a. So is there like some rating type book that one
There is.
refers
It
to?
appears in all the ghost books on Ireland. I mean, it's very, very, very famous.
Right.
Been on the shows. Everybody's done Lep Castle for TV show, but it's
I'm
all-
going to Google it. As
It's
soon
not
as we're
on.
done.
It's not on Yelp. It's on Creeped. Okay.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, it's for like the haunted stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's a
totally
real-
making that up. But yeah.
No, I was
it
going to
totally
say,
is.
if you are making it up, you should actually make it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
see,
think it
there you
should-
go.
Right?
I think it's
Yeah.
a great idea.
So what does Lep Castle get? Oh, it gets 5 ghosts.
No. Well, I need something other than Google to use because every time I search, it's like suggesting shampoo and things like this.
Yes.
No, and senior things. No. Like senior medicines that a senior would use. And get this,
Burial insurance.
5 years ago, I looked up, a small tent to put a goat in, and every time I go on Google, I get ads for this bloody tent.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
Why was he putting a goat in a tent?
why was he putting
I
a
don't
goat
know.
in a tent?
Don't you know goats don't like the rain? No, they are deathly afraid of rain. They hate the water. They can handle anything. They handle sun 1,000 degrees. Give them a couple of sprinkles of rain and they hate it. I know the goat people out there will know. They will know. It's a true
Are
story.
they screaming goats?
They will scream and run to shelter if it
Sounds
rains.
like we ran into the sheep in Ireland on the road, so that was the Irish traffic jam.
That's the way to do it. That's the best traffic jam you'll ever be in.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
they
what do you
were
say
all-
we get back
They
to
were
this
commuting
film?
together though.
Oh, yes. No. They can use the diamond lane if they do that. right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'm getting the signal. We got to get back to the film, but when we come back, I want to talk about this pilot program, TV show thing you're working on, right? Right? All right, off we go to the Ghost of Sierra de Cobre. We'll be right back after the break. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you. Tangela, do you have Mr. Van Daal's avocado toast? Thank you.
You know, I like this film because it's got ghosts in it.
It's making a turn.
Unlike your footage. No, they show me so much footage, and it's like, I'll take, hey, look, you see that shadow right there? It's like, what? That's just a bloody shadow from a cameraman.
Look at the smeary face with the smeary face next to
No,
it.
they
Look at the
actually have
orb.
some good stuff. We're going to show some in a second, but you're doing a pilot
Yes, we are.
for a thing.
We are. We filmed a pilot at the Haunted Ride Hotel out in the Sacramento Delta.
I don't know where this is.
It's in Walnut Grove.
Right.
It used to be in the town of Ride, which was burned down in the 20s.
The entire town was burned down.
The
Yes.
entire town burned down twice.
Twice. Uh-huh.
So, but the Ride Hotel was rebuilt.
Right.
Was rebuilt as a brothel and a speakeasy.
In
That's
1927.
a nice combination.
Oh, what
Right.
could go wrong there?
Right.
Plus, one of our favorite things is that it has connections to old Hollywood.
Yes.
Oh,
From the silent film era all the way up into the
And
beginning
actually,
of
it
the
was
speakeasy.
owned by Lon Chaney Jr.'s brother.
you know, he's done so much work in horror. So,
Yes, he
Yes.
has.
Lon Chaney and Lon Chaney Jr.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And the entire Chaney family must be like heirs to horror. But enough about that. Let's talk about the actual show. So what's the premise of this pilot?
Well, the premise is we've been working this location for about 10 years now.
Right.
And I mean, it has literally everything that makes a great haunted location. It has a lot of, mysterious deaths. It has a lot of, gang activity. It has the speakeasy that had an old tunnel connected to an old still. And then you had the brothel workers, and some of them were treated so nicely.
Right.
Okay.
Murder.
Yeah.
We have murder there as well.
You'd have to have murder in a place like that.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And we, up on the second floor, we tracked one girl, and she showed us how she died, and it was absolutely horrible.
She showed you how she died.
Absolutely. She took us through the moments.
So
She
when you
took
say
us through
she
the
showed
moments.
you, was she like a tour guide?
Sort of.
Right.
She.
Well, you have to
Devin was
explain
using the
this to
dowsing
me.
rods.
I don't know.
You've got
Yes.
it. So go ahead.
Devin was using the dowsing rods to
Right.
follow her energy
Right.
up and down the hallways, which took them through 2 rooms, and it roughly stopped at a window. So she actually jumped out of the window to escape the killer.
Now, there's many details you have there that do not come from 2 pieces of metal. How do you establish this?
That would be with mediumship,
Oh, you do that.
yes. And that part was
So
already
you're getting the psychic signal.
Yes.
And he's getting the actual topography.
the energy, yeah,
Right, right.
the energy signature.
All right.
And the thing is like when we work with our group and when we work together, it's a combination of putting input in with each other and trying to figure out exactly what happened to
It's
these
like
particular
your super
spirits.
friends.
Yes, we really
No,
are.
you each have
We
your
really
own
are.
superpower.
We do. I hate to say it, but yeah, you're right.
We're
You're
better.
right.
We're better together.
That's
Yeah.
right. No. You're greater than the
Well, the-
sum of your parts.
And the
right?
thing is
Right.
that she pushes me, I push her, and
There's pushing involved.
there's a lot of damn it, get out of
There's
here.
no quibbling allowed here. All right. Well, we're gonna want to take a look at this pilot. So
Oh yeah, it's going to be we're we were so excited. We just finished filming it just before we went to Ireland, and it's fantastic work.
All right, we're going to look at a tiny clip on the way out of this
Got it.
segment,
Yep.
and then we're going to get back to the movie. But here's a tiny clip from what's it called?
Paranormal Crossroads.
Paranormal Crossroads. We will see you after the credits. Don't go away after the credits, because we'll be here and wondering where you are. If you're not here, well, I'm going to be bummed. See you soon.
The Ride Hotel is a magnificent gem on the Delta that's incredibly haunted.
You walk in here and it's just like stepping back into the 20s. Everything is like walking through a time warp.
So I do think that something was taking me over.
You don't come into this thinking that, oh, these spirits can harm you physically. But after doing it for a while, you know that they can.
I said I would never come back here again, but now I'm here.
I have been pushed, I have been shoved, I have been poked, I've been scratched. It's not a matter of, oh, it's time to go. It's, oh, let's figure this out.
I want answers. That's why I'm here.
We don't run from the things that go bump in the dark. We run to them.
And so ends The Ghost of Sierra de Cobre. Did you know it was going to end that way? She watched it last time. Last time I was interrupted. I did not see the end. I did not know how this movie ended.
She did.
Yeah, no. She loves ghost films. She loves ghosts. She loves films, but she loves ghosts.
And this
more.
wasn't a Scooby-Doo moment. It wasn't.
No, I was going to say, this is one of the few times where there's an actual ghost, and it's none of that. What was he saying?
I would have get away with it if it wasn't for your meddling kids.
See, now I don't like it when they end a ghost film this way, because it's silly, right?
No.
She's silly.
Well, they kind
We're all
of Thelma
silly.
and Louise, the end there.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why they had to kill off that, because she did not do anything wrong, right?
No, and her high cheekbones are gone forever.
I know. Her cheekbones could have grabbed the side of the cliff and. I did.
And it was a nice car.
It was. Very nice. These things happen in 1964. Anyways, nice film. We'll show it again in 3 years or more, something like that. Unless we can get the actual ghost with, what's his head? What's the movie Ghost?
Patrick Swayze?
Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
He's a ghost now.
He is a ghost.
Right.
Well, we keep trying on the Ouija board. He hasn't.
He hasn't picked up yet.
Yeah.
I bet he changed his number when he knew you were trying to reach him.
Maybe
Anyways,
we should do the clay thing.
The clay thing. Right. Yes.
Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah. That's clever. That's clever. So what's next for Napa Ghost Hunters?
Well, we're reopening our Vacaville tour.
What is this?
This will be May 13th. And
No, that is when, but what is this?
Oh, what is it? I'm sorry. It is a tour that's led by both ourselves and the Vacaville Historical Society.
Nice.
And they will be doing the in-depth history, and we'll be doing the ghost hunting on the tours.
Now, if I know my Latin, Vacaville means city of cows, does
Yes.
it not?
It does.
Cowtown.
It
So,
does.
do you run into cow ghosts?
No, but we do run into Native American ghosts
Oh, that's spooky.
and old flu victims. So they had a flu hospital
Oh,
there from
right,
1918.
They did?
Yes.
What do they call that? Like
Infirmary.
An infirmary.
Yes.
Right.
My favorite part of that tour is that with us touring or pairing up with the Historical Society, they have access and they can look up everything that we find.
Of course, right.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. We will be working in the jail as well. So we will going inside the building, working in the jail.
Not as inmates, I hope.
No.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Right, right. No, well, that sounds wonderful. And this is something that anybody could sign up for by going where?
To napaghost.com.
napaghost.com, and you can learn more about that. And you mentioned something about a Halloween event coming up.
Yes, Devin.
Yeah, so we're doing the Ride Hotel. We're going to be doing a Halloween event over there. It's going to be an overnight investigation where you could, like, say you've never been on an investigation, you could come join us, and we'll show you the ropes of how to ghost hunt, and we'll do this amazing location and give you the ins and outs, and maybe we'll show the pilot.
On Halloween.
On Halloween.
On Halloween. We'll have a market as well, which is like a dark market.
I've seen you do this before. Incredible. I mean, it's like the creepy doll factory.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Absolutely.
Creepy thing. She loves the creepy stuff. Yeah. All right. No, that's wonderful. Well, you guys are always busy, and it's always wonderful to have you here.
Well, thank you. It's
And
a
next
pleasure.
time you're in the area, make sure you come see us, right?
Well, thank you. Yes, we will.
All right. As far as you guys go, thank you so much for staying up late and watching our silly program with the wonderful guests. Because if you were not watching this, you would be watching The Love Boat, and we know what happens when people watch The Love Boat late at night. So, anyways, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week. And don't forget, we love you. See you next time. So, Ghost Hunters, I'm thinking next time you go to the UK, you should go to my hometown of Luton to do a ghost investigation.
No one goes to Luton.